If you guys love my World of Warcraft content, but you'd like to see a little bit more variety on different games, check out and subscribe to my second channel, Fair Dinkum, where I will be posting countdowns for different games that I know for a fact even you WoW lovers will enjoy. I'll leave a link in the description and the comment section below, and without further ado, let's begin the video. Warcraftbible! From people that confess their crimes through World of Warcraft, to people who use prostitution as a gold farming method, today we count down the 5 people that took World of Warcraft way too far. In number 5, we have 2 teenage boys who raped and murdered a fellow classmate in British Columbia, who recently received a life sentence to prison. They weren't very smart about covering it up, however, as one of the killers confessed his crime to a guildmate in World of Warcraft chat. He did so because he assumed that those chat logs were less likely to be saved. Cruz Wellwood and Cameron Moffat spent time planning the assault beforehand, and Wellwood even mentioned his desire to do a crime to a guild friend in World of Warcraft. Following the 2010 crime, Wellwood logged back into World of Warcraft to talk about his murder to his online girlfriend in Halifax, sending her links of the news report as proof of this story. Amazingly, his girlfriend mildly chided him to just don't do it again. The in-game chat logs were part of the mountain of evidence collected by the police. The pair pleaded guilty to the crime, again in the court, as well as World of Warcraft. How can people be that idiotic? Erping has a wide spectrum, from innocent to highly explicit. Many guilds allow or even encourage ERP without interference from Blizzard. In number 4, we have the ERPing guild, Abhorrent Taboo, who didn't just register as explicit on the ERP meter. They buried the needle and then broke the gauge. That's how bad they were. They roleplayed pedophilia, bestiality, and other non-traditional sexual activities that are best left to the imagination, or unimagined, hopefully. Their recruiting notice stated that we're a guild based on freedom of love and sex. Monogamy of any kind runs counter to this, and so all sexually exclusive relationships are prohibited. The conversations were not relegated to parties or whispers, but often occurred in guild chat. A whistleblower from Ravenhold, I'm not entirely sure how to say that, but however, he claimed that the guild did not check players' ages before inviting them, and would recruit in chat channels without even revealing the guild's purpose or adult content. As word spread about this guild's activities, people began campaigns on the official forums asking Blizzard to take action. Finally, in September, Blizzard disbanded the guild. Well, I wouldn't mind a bit of torn-on-torn action myself, but this is going too far! In number 2, we have the Alabama World of Warcraft player who was arrested last year after transporting his 14-year-old in-game love interest across state lines for sexual intercourse that has been sentenced to 9 years in prison. What seemed like a simple case of transporting a teen across state lines became a much darker story as more details emerged. 27-year-old Morgan Douglas Jones first initiated sexual contact with Sadie Elaine Julian in World of Warcraft after his wife of 10 years left him in April of last year. A month later, Jones travelled to Idaho to help the teen who was dealing with family turmoil and dissatisfaction with her life, the same issues most teens in the US face on a daily basis nowadays. Upon arriving in Idaho, Jones first took the girl to his hotel for sexual intercourse. The couple then left the state the next day, travelling through Oregon, and eventually ending up at a campground in Franklin County, Washington, where Jones was finally arrested. Over the course of their trip, the couple had sexual intercourse multiple times, with the adult plying the teen with alcohol and prescription pills. It was rumoured that the encounter with the teen started with the two ERPing, or erotic roleplaying, within World of Warcraft. This is what I mean, guys. I'm telling you, Moonguard is not a safe place for anyone. And in number 1, we have prostitution. This one was kind of inevitable, honestly. Prostitution is a dark concept. It's also the world's oldest profession. There is simply no other way for a woman to get what she wants out of a horny male quicker than by dropping her drawers in front of him. Still, to get to these levels of depravity, a woman would have to be a victim of an underlying circumstance. Extreme debt, or of course, addiction. In a post on Craigslist in 2007, a woman, she apparently kept her real name a secret for obvious reasons, offered her own body in return for the 5,000 gold she needed to get her epic flying mount. In the original post, she posted that if someone were to give her the 5k gold needed to purchase this mount, then the benefactor could mount her. Of course, her ad stated that whoever wanted to make the seediest of transactions would have to send a picture so that she could evaluate her perspective punter. What's most depressing about this idea is that I genuinely don't think she realised that this was prostitution. I think she probably just thought that she could get laid and the gold she needed at the same time, and that everyone would be a winner. There are, unfortunately, no winners in this situation, even though, according to a response to the overwhelming criticism she received for her ad, she got what she wanted. And suffice to say, Blizzard weren't happy about the PR storm that it inevitably caused. And on that very sexual note, I hope you guys did all enjoy the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and if you do enjoy this type of content but would like to learn about how people from other games took it too far, please be sure to subscribe to my second channel, where I will be, in the very near future, doing similar content to this, but on different games, just to add a little bit of variety, you know. Anyways, this has been the Warcraft Bible, and until next time, I want you to stay devoted. Thank you all so much for 25,000 subscribers. I appreciate you individually. I love you all.